What's a beautiful people? Good morning. It's a Saturday morning. I've not done my workout yet. We went out yesterday, came back late. We're invited for a birthday party at someone's house. So we went there, it was fun. There was a lot of food, like so many things I've not eaten in years. Example, Accra banana. Let me show you. Ta-da! It's Accra banana, and then here is puff puff, but most of it is Accra banana. Like, guys, I've not eaten Accra banana in more than 10 years. And then this Accra banana, it's not like the regular Accra banana that when you eat it is so hard. This one, I don't know how the person who made, I don't know how the lady who made it did it, but it's so soft and it's so nice. And then even the puff puff, despite the fact that the puff puff had stayed, like, I mean, by the time we went to the party, it was already cold, but then the puff puff was still so soft and so nice to eat. Like, the food was good. They had soya, they had shrimp soya, they had beef soya, like they had different kinds of food. Like, the table was full. Of course, it was a house party, so I could not be vlogging people or showing people's house. It would not really be nice, so that's why I didn't vlog. But it was so good. There was a lot of dancing and just a lot of fun. I think that was the first party I've attended. Okay, no, that's the second birthday party I've attended since I came to Canada. But the first one, we went like at 2 a.m. when the party was supposed to start around 8. So by the time we got there, of course, there was nothing much happening. But this one, we got there like an hour after the party started. Of course, as Africans, we don't go to parties early. If you've watched that video, the ancestry video where I talk about Africans not going to parties early, you can relate. But if you've not, I'll leave it in the description box or maybe in the cards so that you understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, I went to the party late, but an hour late anyway. But some people still came after us. That's the beauty of African parties. Like, people never come on time. So yeah, but there was still a lot to eat, a lot to drink, a lot of fun to have. We got back here like 1:30. That's to tell you how much time we spent in the party. And it's not so far from us. It's like 10 minutes drive. So yeah. Also, let me show you what I have here. We have a neighbor who's from Colombia. If you don't already know, if you want to see the time we went to their house, I'm also going to leave the video in the description box or in the card so that you see what they eat. Actually, it's a Colombian and Cuban couple. So the neighbor came back from Colombia, and then she brought us these snacks, which are from Colombia. I've not tried them, but I just thought I should show you what they look like. The first one is something senora. Cue that senora. This is what it looks like. If you're from Colombia and you understand what this is, please let me know. The next one is trocitos. This one looks like chin chin to me. Like, the moment I saw it, I'm like, is this not chin chin? Like, the texture, it's hard. It smells like chin chin, to be honest. I think it's like a street food. It looks just like chin chin to me. This is Chocoramo Mini. Like maybe chocolate, mini chocolate. This is what it looks like. This is maize itos, so like corn. Maize is corn, maize. It's natural. This is what it looks like. This is jumbo. Milk chocolate with peanuts. Wow, she gave a lot. This is jet. Milk chocolate. And then this is lecheritas. Guys, see how much snacks our neighbors gave us. Like, it's good to have good neighbors, to be honest. Like, coming to Canada, I've appreciated the importance of having good neighbors. Living in Japan, people are not really sociable like that. So even if you have a neighbor, sometimes you might not even be in talking terms with your neighbor. You might not really interact with your neighbors. Living in Canada, I've really seen how neighbors interact with each other, like how neighbors care for each other. Like, it's beautiful, to be honest. By the way, I have a short story about having good neighbors. So there was this day during winter. There was this day my sister and I went out, and then on coming back, we could not get through the driveway because you had like this hardened snow that was at the driveway. So she was trying to pull it, and then the car was just coming back. And then I struggled to get out of the car, came to the kitchen, took salt, because of course we didn't have the regular salt, it was finished. So I came, took like table salt, and then when nothing was happening. And then I was like, what do we do? I tried to use the shovel to break the ice. It was not working. And then I was just like, what do we do? I was thinking, do I call someone to bring I was thinking, do I call someone to bring salt? At that point in time, I did not know anybody in Canada that I could even call. Of course, she was in the car trying to drive and all, and then I was just trying my way around so I don't fall. And then I just see someone coming in the cold with something in his hands, and then he raised his hands, like he just raised his hands and showed me what he had. I was like, yes, yes, yes. And then he's like, okay, don't worry. And then he comes. Of course, what he had in his hand was the snow, the ice that helps. There was the salt that helps to melt the snow. And then he just comes. I'm like, thank you. I can't count the number of times I said thank you. Like, I was so glad. I'm like, thank you, thank you. He's like, no, 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 it's okay. And then he starts pouring, pouring, pouring. See, I was so happy. Honestly, like, he poured it, and then the ice started melting. Of course, the moment you pour it, just melts immediately. And then my sister could drive in. I was so thankful. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then he's like, no, it's okay, it's fine, we are neighbors and all. And then he goes. And then when we get home, I'm asking my sister, like, which neighbor is that? Because I saw him go in this direction, and then my sister is like, no, I know the neighbor who lives here, I know the neighbor who lives here. So finally we could not even figure out who the neighbor was, because we know, I mean, she said she knows everyone, and the person was not from any of the houses. So we concluded that maybe it was God, though. Maybe it was God, because to be honest, until today, I've not seen that face before, and I'm really good with face. Like, if I see a face once, it sticks to my mind. But until today, I've not seen that face. But yeah, that's just having good neighbors. Like, good neighbors look out for you. I remember another story that my sister told me when she just moved here, and then her car got stuck, and then the neighbor who gave us these snacks, they were like, oh, don't worry, we're going to come and help you. Like, it was in the middle of winter. They left their house, came, helped to push her car to get her out of that situation. So guys, be good to your neighbors. Like, if you see your neighbors in a situation, help them. If there's a way that you can be kind to your neighbors, help them, because you don't know, there might be a day that they might be the one to help you. Like, you might be in a situation someday, and then they come to take you out of that situation. So please be good to your neighbors. And also, when you're not there, who looks out for you? It's your neighbors. If there's something wrong with your house, if they see something sketchy or something fishy, they will immediately call you, or they'll call the police. So be good to your neighbors. Don't treat your neighbors funny, or don't pick quarrels with your neighbors. Of course, I know that some neighbors are like, but the best you can do, just avoid them. But try not to have issues with your neighbors. Another thing, if you have kids also, try to be good to your neighbors, because you don't know. Like, I have so many stories today. But when my niece started elementary school, my sister will know this story very well. I used to greet everybody around the neighborhood. Like, anybody I see on my way up or my way down, I greet. And then once I was telling someone, I'm like, can you believe that I started greeting people randomly in my neighborhood? And then they're like, why? And then I'm like, because I don't know. My niece might be just moving around, and then someone sees her, and then they're like, oh, this kid. Of course, in Japan, a black person in the community, you're very conspicuous. So anyone can point that, oh, this person is from this house. So someone can see her somewhere and do something bad to her just because maybe they're like, oh, these people, they have a bad attitude or what. Same as somebody can see her somewhere, maybe in a situation and be like, oh, these people are good people and help her, you know. So if you have kids, it's very important that you're good to the people around you. Of course, if there are people that they are all just troublesome and all of that, the best you can do is to avoid them. But don't be picking quarrels with your neighbors, don't be fighting your neighbors. Like, just avoid them, really. Just try to avoid them. But for the sake of the little people around you, try not to pick quarrels with your neighbors. So yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I know I said a lot, but I don't know, I was just recounting experiences and all of that. I just thought I should share these things with you. Anyway, today, like I've told you, it's a Saturday. I'm going to be cleaning, make something for breakfast, do workout. I think I'm going to clean first and then do workout later and then eat something. I don't know, whatever other. But for now, I think the first thing I'll do is to pack plates, remove plates from the dishwasher, pack them, and then while doing that, I think I'll find something to eat, and then after eating I'll clean, and then maybe later when I go for workout. So yeah, I think I've showed you a lot of that, me cleaning, me packing, so I'm not going to do that. Catch you later. What's up beautiful people, how are you doing? Good morning. Today is a Sunday morning. I'm just dressed very simple, showing a little bit of stomach, not so flat. I want to go down now to have breakfast. My sister made breakfast. Oh, so I want to go now to eat. I'm going to show you what we're having for breakfast. Let's go. Guys, I'm done eating now. See how much sun. The weather is so good. Like, summer in Canada is, it makes you not even remember how crazy the winter in Canada is. Yeah, today we are supposed to go for a drive. That is, in the summer there's always something to do. You see the weather looking this good, why would you not want to go somewhere? You know, like, you want to find somewhere and go. That's the thing with summer in Canada. Throughout this weekend, we've been up and down. Like on Friday, we went for a birthday party. It was up and down. Saturday, we went out, came back around midnight, and then today, we are going out again. Like, it's just been up and down this entire weekend, and that's how it is until summer ends. There's always something to do. What's up beautiful people, how are you doing? I was going to do a workout. As you can see, I'm already dressed, and then I thought to update you about my hair. So I'm wearing my hair like this these days, and I think it's not that bad. I love it like that. But I'm not so happy with the way my hair has turned out. Not because of the locks generally, but I think just the skill with application. There are some parts that it's already unraveling. See? This one has unraveled completely. See, there's like, to be honest, there's a lot that is already unraveling. So I have to rectify it. Of course, I'll not be going back to get this rectified. I'll try to do it myself. I saw what the loctician was doing, and I've also watched a few videos, so I think I can try. So the parts that it's unraveling, I'll try to do the comb coils myself. I'll see if I can do it. If I can't, then I'll use maybe like the rolling method. Yeah, but I'll just see if I can manage it by myself. And if I'm successful, trust me, I think I'll be doing my hair by myself henceforth, because I mean the parts are already there. They are pretty clean. So when I want to retwist my hair, I'll just retwist it. Yeah, I think I'll be managing my hair by myself henceforth. I will just watch a few videos, see what the maintenance routine is, and I'll be doing it by myself. So yeah, I just thought I should update you. So this is where this video comes to an end. Thank you so much for staying tuned with me. See you in my next video. Goodbye.